What's up YouTube? Welcome back to my channel King's TCG, and today we are going to open the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Structure deck Freezing Chains. Before I start, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button if you want to stay tuned, and also follow me on Instagram King's TCG Loba Yu-Gi-Oh! First I want to talk a bit about this structure deck Freezing Chains. It's built around the Ice Barrier archetype. Very cool, old, nostalgic archetype. Sadly, it's never been one of the top tier decks in one of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Metas till now. In this deck, in the structure deck, are some new cards. I believe all the ultra rare cards are new support for the Ice Barrier archetype, and are also some new commons for the archetype. So I didn't read the new cards. Maybe there are some strong cards in here which will help to bring this archetype a bit closer to the top. That would be awesome because this is a very cool archetype with some very cool synchro monsters. The Ice Barrier archetype is a bit built for bringing out some cool synchro boss monsters like Trishula, for example. I bought 3 of those structure decks. I always buy 3 because of then you have immediately a bit of a decor for the archetype. Of course, I'm not going to open all 3 because the cards in every structure deck are the same. So we're going to open up 1. Let's check the back. The return of Trishula. As winter grows colder, the icy prison cannot withhold the growing storm within. And the return of Trishula is nigh. The synchro monsters of the Ice Barrier break free in this structure deck, Freezing Chains. The Ice Barrier strategy puts the freeze and opposing strategies while preparing to finish them off with the incredible synchro monsters. So as I said, it's a bit built around making some strong synchros, which is really cool. Synchros is one of my favorite cards. So let's open this up. Of course, as always, we have the paper playmat. Looks really cool. So I think for now we say bye-bye to the King's TCG playmat and let this one be the background for today. Looks cool. And now we go on to the cards. So I already see the ultra. I believe there were 6 ultra rares. And I thought all ultras were new support. Alright, there we go. Here we have some Legacy of the Duelist, Link Evolution and Duel Links card. And now let's go to the structure deck itself. Revealer of the Ice Barrier. Let's read this. While you control another Ice Barrier monster, your opponent cannot tribute summon. You can only use the effect of the you can only use each of the following effects of Revealer of the Ice Barrier once per turn. You can discard 1 card, special summon 1 Ice Barrier tuner from your deck. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the rest of this turn except water monsters, which isn't a problem because all Ice Barrier monsters are water. If you discard or send a card from your hand to the grave to activate an Ice Barrier monster effect, you can banish this card from your grave instead of one of those cards. So this is definitely a card which brings Ice Barrier to a higher level. Really great new card. See this one, speaker for the Ice Barriers. I will read every ultra because of that's the new card. So I'm wondering if that makes the Ice Barrier archetype better. While you control another Ice Barrier monster, defense position monsters your opponent controls cannot change their battle position. You can only use each of the following effects or speaker for the Ice Barrier once per turn. If you control an Ice Barrier monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If you control an Ice Barrier monster, you can banish this card from your grave, special summon one Ice Barrier token. Alright, like the special summon from the hand effect. Zujin of the Ice Barrier. You can tribute this card, special summon one level 5 or higher Ice Barrier monster from your hand. If this card is in your grave, except the turn it was sent there, you can target one level 3 or higher water monster you control. Reduce this level by exactly 2. And if you do special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Alright. The reduce of the level can be nice for making the synchro that you want. And also tribute this and special summon level 5 or higher is really nice. Oh cool. A spell card. New spell wins over the Ice Barrier. Let's see. Tribute any number of Ice Barrier monsters, special summon from your deck. That many level 4 or lower Ice Barrier monsters with different names from each other. Alright, nice. During your main phase, except the turn this card was sent to the grave, you can banish this card from your grave, target one of your Ice Barrier monsters that is banished, add it to your hand. Alright, I've already seen some cards which will banishing themselves. So that's a nice effect of this card. And of course the tribute and special summon from the deck is always nice. Makes it a bit more consistent. Now we go to the new synchros. 1 tuner, 2 plus more non-tuner monsters. When this card is synchro summoned, you can banish up to 3 cards your opponent controls. Wow, sick effect. If this synchro summon card in its owner control is destroyed by an opponent's card, you can special summon one Trishula Dragon of the Ice Barrier from your extra deck or graveyard. Wow. Its attack becomes 3300. Then half the attack of any face-up monster your opponent currently controls. Also negate the effects. You can only use the effect of Trishula Zero Dragon of the Ice Barrier once per turn. Absolutely a sick boost for this deck, man. This is really a sick card. Then we have Lauren, Tiger King of the Ice Barrier. I thought I've seen this card before, so maybe this is one of the 6 Ultras which is not new, but I'm not 100% sure of that. Let me know in the comments if you know. You can target any number of other face-up cards you control, return those targets to the hand, and if you do, this card gains 500 attack for each card returned. Alright. That's in my opinion not one of the greatest effects. Now we have Bryoneck. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we already had the Ultras. Now we have some reprints. Bryoneck, Gungear, Trishula of course. When this card is synchro summon, you can banish up to 1 card each from your opponent's hand, field and graveyard. So that's a really great effect. I have a friend who plays Dinos and also plays Trishula in his deck, and it's it's a very great effect to have 1 card banished from hand, field and grave. Because in this meta, a lot of players play hand traps and graveyard effects, so that's nice. General Wayne of the Ice Barrier, Hexa Spirit, Blizzard Defender of the Ice Barrier, Cryomancer of the Ice Barrier, Prior of the Ice Barrier, Defender of the Ice Barrier, Warlock, Spellbreaker, Strategist of the Ice Barrier, Dance Princess of the Ice Barrier, Daisoyo, General Ryo, Medium of the Ice Barrier, General Kantala, General Grunard, and then we have a Genix Controller, Genix Undine. When this card is normal summoned, send 1 water monster from deck to grave. 1 Genix Controller. Alright. Aqua Spirit. Some frog cards. Dupe Frog. Ronin Toden. Fishborg Launcher. Difficult name. Mooling Glacia, the Elemental Lord. Alright. As you can see, all water monsters. Silent Angler. And now we have some spells. Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier. When this card is activated, you can target 1 level 4 or lower Ice Barrier monster in grave. Special summon it. Nice. While you control 3 or more Ice Barrier monsters you control are unaffected by the activated effects of your opponent's monsters. That was special summoned from the extra deck. Alright, most monsters are special summoned from the extra deck, which have effects, so great card. Magic Triangle. Medallion of the Ice Barrier. Add 1 Ice Barrier monster from deck to hand. So there's a bit of a reinforcement of the army for the Ice Barriers. Mirror of the Ice Barrier. Salvage. Nice. Surface. Rare Avdo. If you control a level 1 monster, add 1 level 1 monster from deck to hand. During the end phase, take 2000 damage if you did not normal summon the added monster or card with the same name after activating this card. So I recommend you do that. Oh, this is a cool card. Pay 2000 life points, reveal entire hand, look up your opponent's hand and banish 1 card from their hand until your opponent's next end phase. So that's great if you set this. Turn 2, you want to combo off but activate this so you can remove hand traps or Nibiru. That's really nice. Fiendish Chain, Ace Ban, Mind Drain, Heavy Storm Duster, Crackdown, and the Terror of Trishula. So guys, that was the structure deck. I think Ice Barrier is a really cool old nostalgic archetype, and the fact that it brings out cool synchro monsters. As I said, synchro is one of the coolest card types in my opinion. That makes it really cool, really fun deck to play. And I really think that the new cards have give this archetype a bit of a boost. So maybe the next tournament I go, I see Ice Barriers. That would be very cool. Let me know in the comments what you think about this archetype and which is the best card in this structure deck. So guys, thanks all for watching. As I said, if you like this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification button, and follow me on Instagram, KingCCG Global Yu-Gi-Oh! For now, thanks for watching and join the gang.